What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing, and I just finished up watching Jesus Ramos versus Brian Mendoza, and this was a 10-rounder in the super-welterweight division, and this fight was Sunday, September 5th, from the Armory in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and this fight was broadcasted on Fox, and in this fight, Jesus Ramos was able to get a wide unanimous decision victory over Brian Mendoza. The bout scored 99-91 in favor of Jesus Ramos. All three judges had the bout 98-92 in favor of Jesus Ramos as well. He won this fight pretty wide and clear. I would imagine that the judges gave Mendoza rounds 2 and 7, considering that the unofficial scorecards on Fox gave Mendoza round 7. But I only gave I only gave Mendoza a round 2. And I just have to say the first 4 rounds were fairly competitive, and it looked like that Mendoza could have pulled off an upset. But then after that, Ramos really started to lay a beat down on Mendoza. And just to break down the first 4, it was really just Mendoza boxing and countering from the outside. And usually we don't see that from Mendoza. We usually see Mendoza coming forward, but since Ramos, even though Ramos is like a natural 147 pounder, like his whole career he's fought there, he's just looks like the much bigger guy than Mendoza, who has fought at 154 for a while now. So, yeah, Mendoza was being walked down, but early on, Mendoza was landing some good shots. That's why I gave him the second round. He landed some good right hands, and he made the first 4 competitive, as I mentioned before. But then after that, Mendoza started to get walked down even worse, started to get hit to the body, started to get caught up on the ropes, and he really just started to get broken down. He was getting hit to the head, to the body. His stamina didn't look like it was there late because he was just getting hit so many times to the body that took out a lot of wind. Ramos looked very, very good later on and through the mid-rounds as well. He landed some good shots. Mendoza was wobbled in the 8th round, it looked like. He was backed up on the ropes and really, really hurt. Was getting dug to the body, to the head, hit with hooks, uppercuts, you name it. Ramos was landing a lot of combination punches on Mendoza while he was on the ropes. So, Jesus Ramos getting this good victory, winning clearly in all 3 judges' scorecards, including myself. Comment down below how you scored the fight. I would imagine it's anywhere from 8-2 to 9-1. But, what is next for Jesus Ramos getting this great victory? He's coming off 2 great wins, defeating Javier Molina in May and now defeating Brian Mendoza in September. I wouldn't mind seeing him against either someone at 154, 147, maybe Lucas Santamaria. That would be a good fight. Devon Alexander, something like that. Maybe even someone at the level of Thomas Delorme, someone at that level at welterweight. And if he's going to continue fighting at 154, maybe he could fight Brian Perella. I would love to see that fight. That'd be very, very interesting. Yeah, so those are the opponents I would like to see Jesus Ramos against. But what is next for Brian Mendoza, tasting defeat for the second time? Although I think Mendoza should have 3 losses, because I did think he lost to Thomas Cornflake Lamana. But Jesus Ramos beat him to the punch almost every single round. The fight, he lost pretty clear. He got really beaten down in this fight. I'm not really too sure who's next for him or what's next. Maybe a lower level opponent, just like the fight he had before. He fought Lamana, I believe it was. But, I can't really see Mendoza getting a big opportunity like this in a main event on Fox in a while. Maybe after he gets a couple of decent wins. But he isn't really a terrible fighter. I would say he's at the level of maybe a top 40 level fighter, something like that. Top 45, somewhere around there. But, I think he's going to face a lower level opponent before getting back into a fight against maybe a guy in the top 50 at 154. So overall, Jesus Ramos defeats Brian Mendoza by unanimous decision to get one of the best victories of his career so far, and to get his first ever victory at 154 pounds. And that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.